Our ability to breathe is taken for granted by many on a daily basis. We breathe in, our lungs fill with air, we breathe out, and life continues on. Well, our breathing is an involuntary process within our bodies. We expect to take another breath after the last one has expired. Why not? We've been doing it since we were born. Why give it a second thought? Have you ever stopped to think about your breath, though? Have you ever pondered its necessity greater than just to give you air? Maybe not, but maybe you've been in the following scenarios: the dreaded Chuck E. Cheese experiment. You've got numerous kids rolling around you, screaming their heads off, doofus costume characters roaming all over the place, and overpriced video games blaring their obnoxious commercial music. Your cardboard pizza in front of you is not getting any attention at all, but you've got little hands spreading your dollar thinner and thinner. How about this one? You'd like to leave your kid in the car while you go in the grocery store, but people frown on that. So you gather up your little tyke and head on inside. You grab the first cart you see just to realize that it is the gimpiest one in the lot. As you're banging your way down the aisle, you're trying to keep your little one from grabbing everything shiny and breakable on the shelves. How about this last one? You're sitting behind the wheel of your favorite car in traffic with 50 other people trying to make the same left hand turn. As you finally make your way to second in line, you're watching as numerous opportunities to turn for the person in front of you are missed. You begin to spit and sputter, trying to control yourself, but your patience is wearing very thin. Any of these sound familiar? Have you ever gotten any hotter around the collar because of these? Well, mindful breathing can certainly help you keep your sanity. Some of you might be thinking by now, oh, great, the long haired hippie is going to teach me ohms and yoga. No, mindful breathing can be taken quite literally and is as involuntary as that breath you just took. The immediate benefits of mindful breathing are reduced heart rate, lowered stress, clearer mind, and increased patience. To me, mindful breathing is a heightened awareness of one's breath and provides a process of acknowledging and releasing that breath. You can do this exercise anytime, anywhere, anytime you need a moment's pause. Let me break it down for you. To begin, start out by sitting as comfortable as possible. Keep your eyes open or closed. Adjust the lighting if you can. Begin by taking a deep breath in. Feel your lungs fill with air. Acknowledge the breath being brought in through your nose. Register any smells, any temperature changes, any moisture. Be aware of any internal noises or any random thoughts that you may have. Acknowledge all these things. When you prepare to release that breath, open your mouth slightly and let it out through your mouth. As you do, again, recognize any change in taste, any change in smell or temperature. Notice that your blood pressure has already come down, that your stress levels have already reduced. Focus on your diaphragm, pushing your air out and pushing the stresses out of your body. See? Simple, right? You've taken the time for yourself, and you have been granted another weapon against all the overwhelming stress of life. You might be feeling silly after something like this, thinking it's not going to help. Well, be patient. Give it 5 minutes. Once you do and you commit yourself to this process, you will realize the benefits are greater than anything the earth can provide to you, especially in critical moments. Your stress will reduce, your heart rate will slow, and you will be able to gather your thoughts more clearly. Mindful breathing is the only exercise I know of that takes so little training and even less effort. My in my world, I have so much demanding of my time that time to myself is getting skinnier and skinnier. I draw on this exercise often and have found that it has helped make me a happier, more content, and more prosperous person overall. For the past 6 years, I have drawn on this exercise, and it has helped me reduce my heart rate by 10 to 15% when at rest. I have a slow breathing rate. It has reduced my stress greatly and kept me from temper flares. It has increased my ability to hear, especially when it's most important with my fiance. It has also helped keep me from foot and mouth syndrome with her and many other instances. But the greatest benefit to myself has been to my sleep. I do this every night before I go to bed. I clear my mind and I just breathe. And less than 5 minutes later, I am sleeping and I sleep through the night. It's great. I love it. Mindful breathing gives the greatest benefit to the mind, body, and spirit. Through doing this, I have come to realize the potential in one single moment. We all understand that life is fleeting. We are bound to each breath that we take. We are bound to this earth by those breaths, and we have only a limited number of breaths to take. Why not think about those breaths and with a inhale life with a greater awareness? Take the time to center your mind, relieve your body, and calm your spirit. Doing so can help you Doing so can help you remain in all the single valuable moments that make life worth living. Breathe life with a greater awareness, and those rare special moments can live a life all their own.